Sagittarius, hi, welcome to your February 2026 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Sagittarius. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you're interested in a Sagittarius, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. Everything will not resonate with every single Sagittarius. And every cross watcher out there, check your other placements and other Sagittarius readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All of that being said, Sagittarius, let's get right into this and see what's going on. All right, for Sagittarius, February 2026, please. Believing in magic. True magic is opening up in your life. So things that you thought that you couldn't believe in, you're believing in. It's coming to life within you. Okay? Oh, this is so great. Revealing radiance here. My light illuminates the world. Rising above, seeing only beauty and grace. Embarking on an adventure, savoring the wonders of the world. So, finding the joy and the happiness in what it is that you're doing. And some of you are going to be on an adventure, whether it is spiritually or vacationing or whatever it is. It's going to be an adventure, and you're going to view it as such, and you're going to savor the wonders that you're seeing and taking the beauty, letting go, surrendering joyously to the ebb and flow of life, and coming into power. Step into your power boldly and confidently here. That's what it's about here. And then you're embracing the future as kind of like an undertone here. Yeah, you're on the path that you're choosing. That you believe is going to be the right one for you here. All right, let's get a romance angel. See what's popping in your love with your person here. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture here. Some of you are kind of coming off kind of shy and a little, ooh, do I do it? Should I do it? Yeah, do it. Do it. What's the worst that could happen? Tell me in the comments below. We can talk about it. All right, we're going to get some messages from your spirit guides, what they're kind of focusing on and trying to get you to see here and understand. For Sagittarius, please. February 2026. Okay, your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. You got to stay the path. You have to get through all the bumps and turns and mountains. Carry the torch for others to see. Wake up the world. Don't be small. Make yourself big. Standing in that power here. Courage arrives when you step over fear. Okay, keep going. Okay. Okay. All right. You are on the right path. Like you're just going to have to maneuver some of it sometimes. Trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. And always in motion. So even though you think that things are kind of standing still and there's really not anything going on, there's always things going on behind the scenes. All right, let's get some cosmic insight for you. And this is what's coming in, what's going out, what's staying the same. It is up for you to decide where these energies go, okay? I'm just the messenger. All right, Sagittarius, please. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Health issues could arise. This is physical, emotional, mental health. Okay. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Woo. Give it time, okay? Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. Don't force them, okay? Communicate. Compromise, forgive, work it out. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later, okay? All right. So it seems that there's some, you want to give things some time here, but for some of you, there have been red flags, and for some of you, you're kind of making red flags kind of a thing. I don't know. Let's get some tea on it and see what else Spirit wants you to know for this month. Okay. 2 more for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. All right. There's you go through these phases to where you feel like extreme calmness come over. Like no matter what's going on, there is a feeling of just, I can breathe. It's calm. It's quiet. Sagittarius, please. Interesting. Oh. Overall energy for this reading is the 2 of Cups. Yikes. And you'll understand once I start explaining to what this, Okay, so overall energy is the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Five of Swords, the Empress in reverse, the Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups. I'm just going to sit here and say that there is love here. There is a partnership here, but it is toxic. And if that's your thing, if you can deal with toxic, it is, you know, ooh-wee. Okay. So there's definitely a connection here, okay? A deep connection. Some of you, it is even a soul connection with that Six of Cups out here. Or there's at least soulmate energy tied up to you. Whether this is the specific person that this reading is about, who you're the partnership with here, we'll see. Okay. This is a very, very restless energy here. It's like, it's unfocused. It's impulsive. There is no direction. So I don't feel like this is you, because your spirit guides are telling you that you're on the right path. This is energy that is connected to you. And this person has disregard for consequences here. They don't care. The problem is not you in this connection. The problem is your person and the energy that you have connected here. Because you have somebody that you're probably in a partnership with that is unfocused, burnt out, doing impulsive things, making bad decisions, and then arguing about it. There's conflict, there's disagreements, there is, you know, feelings of defeat here. You know, wanting to win at all costs, no matter if it's good behavior or bad behavior, whether it's sneakiness, whether it's abusive language, whatever the case is in this relationship. There's two stories here, because this connection here, where it is restless and, you know, toxic and unhealthy and all of that, has you in your energy in some kind of blocks, okay? And you're impatient, and, you know, it has put you in a position to where whatever this person has done has made you dependent on other people here. And you are overwhelmed and anxiety stricken here, okay? But there is a soul connection tied up to you here. You have this partnership, you have this coming, or at least trying to come back and show you something. But this is toxic. This is, you know, attachments, temptations, seductions, destructive behavior. Could you have maybe stepped out in a weak moment here on a deep soul contract love thing here? Because even after all of this, the fighting, the going back and forth, and the breaking down of how you feel and think about yourself, and the inaction that you're able to take here, because you're indecisive of making a choice. Do you want this or do you want this? Either way, there's connections and partnerships tied up to you. You have to make a decision. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get right into clarifying, because we need more to the story here. Okay. Why are we being difficult? All right, please clarify the Two of Cups over for the... Clarify the Two of Cups in the overall energy, please. The Moon in reverse. Yeah. On this connection, you're not supposed to see everything that this connection has in store for you. All you're able to see is the anxiety that it causes and the unknown, because it's a karmic one. 8 of Pentacles coming out here. There's karmic debts being paid here. There's karmic lessons that need to be learned here about this specific connection. That's got you feeling like you were less than. All right. Let's see the Knight of Swords in reverse, please. Yeah. You need to retreat because you already know that there is, this person has caused that whatever it is that they bring to the table, the impulsiveness, the burnout, the unpredictability of them, you need to retreat. You need to pull that back here. You need to recover from whatever this is here. 5 of Swords, please. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah. There is a lack of desire, movement, passion for this. You're not going no more. You ain't trying to have the conflict. You don't want to do any of that anymore. So you're pretty, it's like you're kind of letting them do what they want here. But you did pause it with the Hangman. So you're still in that mode of, I have sacrificed. So now I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to wait and I'm going to see what their next move is. What they're going to do. Because you already know they're incapable of really, bringing truth into it, You already know they're impulsive, so you're sitting and you're biding your time. You're watching. All right, I'm gonna come down here with the Devil energy because this is this situation, and this is something. This is something different. Okay, Devil. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Outside of it being toxic and, about attachment here to this person, the temptation, the sexuality, the cheating, and the destructive behavior, it has brought disappointments out. And it has caused you to be stagnant, which is why you're sitting there in the reverse. But it doesn't matter because justice is about to play its hand and that favor is going to tip for you. Fairness is going to be reinstated. Balance is going to be put back in. Okay. You're just going to have to wait a little longer. And there will be victory of that fairness coming back in here. Okay. So let's see why this person had the ability to make you feel like you were the Empress in reverse here. Clarify the Empress in reverse. Queen of Swords. Well, you got the clarity. So it's like, even though you got the clarity, they were still doing enough to kind of break you down to make you feel like you were less than. So you kind of became cold and detached from the situation here. And you decided, okay, I got the clarity that I need. I got me. So even if you feel like, if this person makes you feel like you were lacking, you already know. Even if there's some things that are off and there's blocks and there's that you have to call on people for help or whatever that makes you less than in this person's eyes, you still know that you're standing on your 2 feet. You are worried about your security, your stability, your money, your warmth. Everything that you were putting into them, you are now putting back into you with this quiet peace. Okay? Rising above whatever was said to make you feel a certain kind of way. You're rising above to still see the beauty in you. I love that for you. 6 of Cups, please. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You are no longer self-sabotaging. You are no longer self-restricting. You see what is. You see this soulmate connection. You know that it's different than that. You're not going to let this dictate this. So you may go through your phases where you're cold and detached and all that, but the outcome here, there is still 2 queens that are popping up here that are letting you know. Well, you have the Queen of Wands too. So even though you may lack passion and motivation and drive and all of this, you did get yourself to kind of deal with this situation in a cold, bitchy kind of way here. To see the other side of that yes, certain actions may have made me act a certain way. Or they've told me I'm a certain kind of way, but at the end of the day, I can stand on my own 2 feet. I can move on my own and be okay. You can go on that journey, that trip, whatever it is you want. You can rise above everything because you believe in it. And you're coming into your power. Let's get on the Knight of Cups real quick. Ooh-wee. So you have the 3 of Cups in reverse, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. So, but at the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Cups. That's your happy ever after here. That's what your goal is. That's what you're striving for. But this Devil energy showing up here is just letting you know that it is still something that as you're moving forward, you are trying to get it. But you are kind of putting some people in your life and cutting them out here because it's destined to be. So whatever this offer is, and for some of you, it's going to be this person over here, whatever this is here. And you're going to cut that off. There's going to be no joy there, thus cutting the attachment and the energy of that off because it's destined to happen. There's destined to be change here because this, you're not self-restricting from this soul connection anymore. So what's going to happen is this Hierophant is going to come in here and you're going to get that higher commitment. That higher commitment, the traditional life that you want, that you weren't getting over here. But things have to change first, and you're willing to let that change come in because you're aware that this energy here did not bring any joy here. It brought deceit, deception, cheating, all of that. But they're the ones that are going to make that offer. You know this soulmate connection that's already here. It's been a part of you. You've probably already met them multiple times over here. You have to break this connection here, this karmic connection. Because until you fully break this karmic connection, this traditional soulmate connection can't come in. And you know it. You know that that's the issue right now. All right, Sagittarius, let's close this off with the Enchanted Map Oracle. Okay. First Sagittarius, please. February 2026. Dragon's Lair. Okay, let's see what we can see here for you, Sagittarius. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are getting out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you are on now is the one that will challenge you to the core. That said, it is also exciting and exhilarating. Like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. So again, you have a choice to make here. Do you choose to deal with this? Because like I said from the beginning, some of you really do enjoy that toxic love situation. Or do you choose to see the truth and allow that truth to keep unfolding? Because right now you're not sabotaging anything, this soulmate connection. But you really want to pick a karmic over a soul connection? Decision's yours. Do what you want. All right, that is what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the month of February. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.